Here we have. Here we have it. Launch. Okay, so let's do some Arcanum. Sorry for not being here yesterday. It was impossible. After having gotten the kind of like mini fever after the sunburn, that was kind of intense. My back is still very sad. Let's see here, which one are we supposed to take? Okay, here we go, autosave. Alright. We were supposed to go down into the dungeon, right? Arvid Millstone wants you to destroy what has been killing. Ah, yeah, we cannot do. Oh, they haven't. The guy disappeared into the caverns of the dredge, and our house is an assortment of fouled. But they weren't kind enough to give us directions to this dredge. So it's just somewhere around? Is it over there? Hopefully here. I have no idea. What? Why did you stop to move? Oh, that's an altar. Do you know of Dwarven Stone? Is anything so true? Not words nor ways of magic, not sun nor trees nor sky of blue. We bring to you the pitted rocks that once burned in your veins, and now we ask for stone and strength until the end of days. That sounds like a lava rock. Yeah. Shall we trade? Can I only give it once? Okay, what happened? Oh, wait. Aren't I supposed to have multiple? It would have been nice. Oh. I know that if you do this, do these offerings, all of them, you get a special blessing. It's just a shame that they aren't listing down all of the blessings that you have taken on upon yourself. That would have been more badass than this approach. Oh. Okay, the spider is back.
I'm seriously hurt, madam. Please help me.
It's just a shame though. Okay, let's see. What does... Because you have made an offering to the god Torg, you... Let's see. And that is 1 point to Constitution, right? I don't really care about that, so... What does this one give to us? It gives us less to... No. So it gives us more to strength. I'm actually fine with that. Okay, let's go down and kill that spider. No. Cool, we got a spider. So now we just gotta find the dredge. Great. Corrupt art. Something. This is not the dredge anyways. But we got a lot of experience in this place. At least that is kinda cool. So Arvid, I've killed the creatures. Excellent, you have. I'm impressed. What exactly were they? It seemed to be a family of crystalline spiders. I've heard legends of the dread crystal spiders. Perhaps you ran into some of those. I never actually thought they were real. Thank you, my friend. The Wheel of Clan is indebted. We leveled up on that. Oh, got quite a bit of experience. That is cool. That is always nice, actually. So now we pretty much have everything set up. I mean, we could go with more dexterity in order to increase pick locks and so on. But oh, Constitution gives us... Okay, so Strength gives us more health. Constitution gives us more fatigue. Ah. So there's no good way to increase health. Willpower if we want to become stronger against magic. Willpower limits spell casting. I wonder exactly what. Intelligence being the limiting factor in learning spells and technology. Yeah, that we've seen. Strength. Having, yeah. Let's fix up our diplomacy. What? I thought we had already gone through those tests. That is highly interesting. Now, how do we get to the dredge? Yeah. Could it be related to the place? Oh. Hey, we actually came to this place. Oh. So, those. We haven't been down here, I think. Actually, have. This place is too big. This place is way too big. Wait, who was he called? Gogare. So let's try those then. Do we end up where we want? This is a maze. Oh. And that is not the way because we came up from there before. So is this dredge? I don't think this is the on. So lazy. So let's try this way. See where we end up. Oh my god, we end up here. No. Okay, already we are like, where the fuck is the dredge? Where is the dredge? See here. 5. Passage to the dredge. What? Oh. Okay. So we've already been to the dredge. Oh, okay. Oh. Okay, we haven't actually been to the dredge. I see where it is. Yeah, first we want to go to the castle. Then the dredge there. Honestly, I feel like we've been there. That's finding. Where art thou? Oh yeah. All right. What? Where am I stuck? Let's take a look. Cool. Good. Feels good. We found. Oh.
That's the way to show those bastards. I mean, good hit, madam.
Oh man. I really dislike armor damage in this game. Mostly because there is not a good way to repair stuff. Unless you do an intelligence build. Which we obviously are not doing.
What is it that you want of me?
What type of
I am finished.
Thank you.
What is it that you want of me?
GG.
I've been seriously hurt, man.
Yeah, that's a real encounter. Dude, why are you fighting a third one? Oh, hopefully this one will only attack me in that case. Good. Save. That's the first time. We took care of 3 ogres at the same time, and
What is it that you want of me?
only thing though is that their armor is going to get destroyed. I'm very sad over that fact. Oh, that's Mithril lore. Does that one continue?
What is it that you want of me?
Thing. We haven't gone here. Oh. we leveled up. And I feel straight away that, yes, we need to be able to repair. If I add one more point, we can have another follower. But since there's not really any point for that. I kind of feel like having 1 point into here is kind of cool. And even fatigue restorer. We have a healer at the moment, so that's not as important. However, I need to be able to repair. God, boom! Oh, dragons. Burn of war. That's some serious shit. Fortunately, the AI is a bit questionable. Something I really like in this game is this kind of stance, magic versus technology. Kind of like it. Like you would take that magic is something more, you know, it only works if you believe in it. And technology is kind of more like scientific. One is religious, spiritual, other one is logical. Two conflicting beliefs. No, not really conflicting. Never mind about that. But well, they are kind of opposites of each other because one defies.
It is done. It is done. It is done. It is done.
They're not attacking. There we go. We somehow did it with everybody intact. That doesn't happen every day when fighting these sort of enemies. However, their weapons are certainly not intact. Uh-oh. Yeah. Oh. What? Oh, man. Oh. That was interesting. Oh, they're all dead. There we go. Not anymore, please. What? I think we might have found our place.
What? Who dares disturb the exile of Thunderstone?
Forgive me, Johannes. I had no shot.
Quiet. This insolence is unforgivable. The violation of my ancient right for solitude in exile is not broken so easily. Your life hangs in the balance, stranger. Speak quickly, lest you taste of the fury of Harrow. No, stranger. You must listen to me. I've come here to writhe upon the blade of my sorrow, to live the 1,000 deaths by the ancient right of kings. These laws are passed down through the mountain from the beginning of remembered time. Your life is forfeit to them, as is my own. What? How do you know? Speak quickly. Your life still hangs in the balance.
Fine, I have a story to tell.
I've no words, no words. My crime, it seems, is even more heinous than I thought. I deserve much worse than this mere isolation. In all the time since the judgment was passed, I have never spoken of it. My shame has held my tongue. It seems that very shame shall now, finally, bring the betrayal to light. A delegation of elves sent from the Silver Lady herself. They came not long after Bates had built his first steam engine. Technology in the hands of the human had spread and advanced at an alarming rate, and the elves were hit first and hardest. Their forests were being cleared with the help of technology. Massive steam-powered clear-cutters. The oldest groves, towering and untouched for thousands of years, were being destroyed without prejudice. I saw much of this with my own eyes. The ancient forest of Morbahan is little more than a graveyard now.
Oh.
There are many reasons. Humans, in comparison with the other races, live such short lives. Because of this, I believe that every human action is motivated through fear. The fear of death. You would think that this was a relative issue, that humans would learn to live with this limitation and accept it. This is not true. And therefore, humans, when confronted with any situation, see it through the veil of their own mortality. Achieve, advance, perform. Humans are constantly driven by the shadow of their own death. This fear, unfortunately, clouds their judgment, deadens their sense of right and wrong. Humans act first, think later, and feel last of all. When Bates was given a look at our technology, he was overcome. As a human, his first thought was, what can I use this for? When it should have been, what is the cost of its use? Technology exploded in their hands because they are not burdened with our longevity. Humans rarely live long enough to see the consequences of their mistakes. The Silver
Very true.
Lady is Mother Queen to the elves. She is very old, much older than I, and very powerful in the ways of magic. The delegation told me that she was extremely hurt and angry about the damage that had been done. According to them, because of her age and power, she was hurt the most by the clearing. Her connection to the forests was strongest of all. No, I'm not sure if any but elven eyes have ever been laid upon her. Over the years, we have corresponded through messengers. Elves and dwarves are very different, and we tend to stay away from one another. But our relationship, as culturally strained as it may be, has always been civil. In Kintara, the oldest city of the elves, somewhere within the glimmering forest. I'm unsure, but I don't believe so. But the delegation said that the crimes were against all elves. You see, elves feel a very strong connection to the world, to nature, and especially to forests. It's said that elven souls reside in the oldest trees. I don't know if this is true, but I do know there to be a strong connection between living things and magic. The delegation told me that she was extremely hurt and angry about the damage that had been done. According to them, because of her age and power, she was hurt the most by the clearing. Her connection to the forests was strongest of all. I've said before that there is a strong connection between living things and magic, and the magic flows the most strongly in the veins of elves. Dwarves are very different. We feel a strong connection to the earth, but in another way. We love those things which are eternal, unchangeable. Earth, stone, metal. In those things are strength, but not life as you know it. They said that if the Black Mountain clan was not punished, there would be war. War! I told them that a punishment was already being decided upon, and that we, as dwarves, would deal with them. They refused. They claimed rights as the afflicted, and therefore as the judges. They agreed that exile was a suitable punishment, but they wanted to be the vessel of that retribution. No. I know that there was a time of violence many years ago among the elves. But from what I know of them, they are a very rational, peace-loving people. They know that ultimately war benefits no one. I was very surprised when they came and threatened it. Yes, the more we talk about it, I begin to get the same feeling. Yes, the elves would have been angry, but would they really have threatened war? Morbahan was a tragedy, but directly affected none of the elven communities. Perhaps my fear blinded me to such things before. And now this mystery. Where are the dwarves of the Black Mountain clan? I am very old, stranger. You may know nothing of me, but believe me when I tell you that I've seen enough dwarven blood spilled to fill 1,000 lifetimes. Have you any idea what it would mean for there to be a war between the elves and the dwarves? Arcanum itself would not survive the conflict. And I was so very tired of filling tombs with the bodies of my people. But nothing. I chose to spare the dwarves, the world, the price of such a war. What was one clan's honor in comparison with the sheer cataclysm that would result otherwise? You ask what right they had? None. They merely forced a choice, and I chose the path of least resistance, the least pain. That was my betrayal, stranger. But that is the point. I am king of the dwarves. It is my responsibility to lead them, to protect them. But most importantly, it is my responsibility to defend their honor, their dwarven honor. By allowing my own fear or concern, regardless of how justified that fear might be, to overshadow their honor was an unforgivable transgression. Even as king, the choice is never mine as to whether even one dwarf is stripped of his honor. I should have brought this to the people, or just flatly refused from the beginning. I was a coward, a failure, and this exile is my punishment. Given the choice now, I would have waged war against all of Arcanum to uphold the honor of that foolish little clan. I don't know, stranger. I think that it is too late for me. No, my friend. It is no longer my burden. I've taken up another. I've failed the dwarves once. I shall never do so again. Leave me here. Tell Randver he won't be seeing me any more. I see now that the price for my cowardice is even more costly than I'd imagined. My poor dwarven brother. Take this, a letter sent to me from the elven delegation. Within it is a name, Min Gorad. It's all I have, and all I'm willing to give. Perhaps you should seek out Kintara, city of the elves. I know not where it is, but the village of Stillwater is near the edge of the glimmering forest, in which, it is said, Kintara lies. Maybe someone there will know where to find it.
Wait, Stillwater is near the edge of Clear Forest. What?
I'll say no more. Leave me. I return to my exile. I am nothing. I'll say no more. Leave me. I return to my exile. I am nothing.
What? Hello, Ranver. Do you have a moment to speak? Okay. Judgment on the Black Mountain Clan has been passed. Make certain they are at the appointed meeting place at the agreed upon time. To speak with the authority of Silver Lady, Queen of the Elves. If all conditions are not met, we will next meet upon the field of battle in Gorad. Something tells me that Silver Lady probably doesn't even know who Min Gorad is. Kappa. Oh, there's Glimmering Forest. Looks like we gotta go run then. But first, I wanna check everybody's equipment. Oh, max durability is decreased. Right. Uh, oh boy. We really gotta do this. All right. Let's continue on then.
What is it that you want? What type of heat? I am finished. What is it that you want? I am finished.
Thank you.
What is it that...
There we go. Okay, so glimmering forest. They said something about nearby still water. So let's see if they're correct. Someone in still water. Okay. Let's go there then. Through still water. Never been there before. Ah. Let's see here. Oh, he can repair stuff. Okay, cool. Second repair person that we've found. Stillwater. Oh, she's just a small town. Used to be quite a place back when Bates first made a steam engine. People used to think we'd be big as Tarant. But as you can see, we're still just the same old Stillwater. A few stores, a few people, all in pretty quiet little town. Let's see here. Let's trade. We need another. Ooh, large leather armor. Take that. And all of your bullets. And venom sword. Thank you. Let's see here. Yes, you are still here and there. Okay, maybe it's you who wanted. Go. No one wants to buy that. Okay, let's talk around a bit. Oh, what? Looks like some council place. Let's ask her. Oh wait, yeah. I do not know. You might want to try asking Mirth. He lives a bit north of the Falling Hammer. Thank you. Mirth. North of Falling Hammer. So probably in here. Empty. Then it's this. British might ask your name. Gildor. Name is Stapper. Do you have any work for me? Work, eh? I do not think you're up to the task. I do not think you're up to the task I would have you do. It is no simple task, and will require great stealth to complete. Can I ask you something else? No. Okay, let's check here. Is this Maritha? Oh yeah, definitely Maritha. Please excuse me there, madam. Just what exactly do you think you're doing in my house? Please excuse me, intrusion, but I was hoping you could help me. Hope is a wonderful thing. Perhaps I could help you. What? I don't need your help. Are you mad? I'm in need of no assistance, nor did I ask you. Could you direct me to the elven city of Kintara? Kintara, you see? Yes, that's what I said. It's in the forest. Even a fool knows that. I realize it is in the forest. Then why are you asking me where it is? Do you know where Kintara is located? Yes. Out with the man. In the glimmering forest. Noticeably tries to keep you from laughing. Where exactly in the forest is Kintara? In the trees, cracking a slight smile. Please, it's urgent that I find Kintara. Why is it so important that you find Kintara? If you don't mind me asking. A whole clan of dwarves have disappeared. Someone in Kintara may be able to tell me what happened. Will you tell me where the city of Kintara is? Oh, come on. Oh! Uh-oh. I should have saved.
What? Quiet. No, stranger.
I should have saved.
You must listen to me. What? How do you know? I've known in all the therefore there are men. And when Bates was given, the Silver Lady is Mother Queen to the elves. No, in Kintara, the oldest city of the elves, I've said no. Yes, I am very. But nothing. But that is the point. I am even as king. The choice is never mine as to whether even one dwarf is stripped of his honor. I should have brought this to the people, or just flatly I don't know, stranger. I think that I'll say no more. Leave me. I return to my exile.
Okay. But now we have some. Oh. Yeah, let's run out of this place. Whee! Go. Let's save there. Okay, okay. We do need a large leather vest, and we do need the broadsword. All of the ammo. You need that one. And you need the broadsword. Let's see here. There we go. Here you have it back.
What is it that you want?
What about your... Okay, that one is pretty much do not touch. We need another sword in that case. Fine, let's buy it.
What is it that you want of me?
Oh, you need boots as well. They don't sell any boots. Okay, let's save.
What is it that you want of me? What type? I am finished. What is it that...
Go. All right. Ah, very good. A woman after my own heart. It's her yes, I know what it is. Elves just don't go revealing that information at the drop of a hat, but I can sympathize with your plight. I'll show you where Kintara lies, but you first must prove your worth. And how would I go about that? I'm not quite sure you would be up to the task. This is a rite of passage for young elves. Cultural tradition, very old, very difficult. I can do it. You must bring me the pelt of a mystical Stillwater giant. Only then I will entrust you. It is ancient, mystical creature from a time before the age of legends, a fearsome beast reputed to have magical powers. I recommend you speak with Stanley Xavier Hippington. He's a local expert on Stillwater giant. Okay. I hope he's not trying to fool us. I think he's here. Is it him though? Guess we better go through all of the buildings. Ah, okay. I think it's him. Oh, I still have these. Oh, we better buy all of them. Okay, he doesn't seem to know. Let's try it in. Ah yes, he left some things for you. Now we're put it. Oh yes, here. Thank you. That didn't tell us much. He lives in a small cottage north of town. Okay. Does that mean there he lives? Okay, cool. They might say he lives north of town, but it still means you cannot find it by walking on the road map, sadly. There we go, that's him. Hey, you are the man to speak about Stillwater Giant. That is correct. I'm the foremost authority on the Stillwater Giant. I made tracking the beast my life's work. What is it actually? Gigantrophy. Arcanum is an extremely primitive species of giant. Thought to be extinct for over 25,000 years. It was rather strange offshoot of the... Strange in what way? Well, besides the fact that it was extremely hirsute for a giant, it had large horns, but most fascinating aspect was its ability to shapeshift. Well then, it is fortuitous for both of us that you have sought me out. Most of the people feel that capturing the Stillwater Giant would be an impossibility, but I devised a way. I have tracked it to its lair, and I have been searching for a big game hunter to implement my plan. Oh. The giant is a dangerous animal. No shit. Excellent, I have constructed a special trap here. Ah, here it is. Use this trap on the giant. That is the beauty of the plan. You take advantage of the giant's unique shape-shifting abilities. It takes an enormous amount of food to feed a creature of such an enormous size, so it changes to a relatively small size to conserve its energy whenever it's in its lair. Oh. Here's a sound that you can use to mask your smell. My sincere thanks. Okay, so it is right here, it seems. There we go. Let's save. A blue colored rabbit. Well, if it must, okay. What? Did we just do that from range? Okay. Okay. I'm fine with that. So we have a rabbit. It's probably not a giant. But there were some pretty big bones in that place. Yes, yes, I see. Excellent, now we need authentication. This is it. We simply need authentication of the scientific establishment in Terra to legitimize it. We couldn't even hope to publish our findings without their backing. Bring it to Dr. Tristan Fenwick of Terran Zoology Society. He's a genius. Okay. We are off to Tarant in that case. Well, we have it. Now we will just give it to the elf. He will probably not believe us. But, well, let's try it. What you take me for, a simpleton? You're going to have to do better than that. As if I'd fall for this trickery. Look, madam. You know what needs to be done. Enough of this tomfoolery. I mean, I enjoy a good ribbing as much as the next elf. But this is ridiculous. Bring me the pelt, and I'll give you the information you desire. And the dyed blue rabbit skin won't pass either. Alright, let's go to Tarant in that case. Okay, there we go. Oh no. Here we go. They're gonna be like, no, sorry, but that's a rabbit. Like, oh, okay. All right. Let's try to verify if this is true or not. Up here? Not entirely sure. Hey, what's up, Fox? How you doing? What's up? We're doing some awesome Arcanum. How you doing? Hot weather today too, right? I've been sick for past couple of days, so not that well. Ah, yeah. I've been feeling a bit down as well. Since the sunburn. Dang, that. We got kind of like some fever after that. It was pretty nasty. But now we're up and going again. Just nice. Oh, we need to talk with Tristan. Need to speak with you about the Stillwater Giant. Well, I have the flu, it seems, in the middle of summer. Dang. Who sneezed at you? Kappa? Well, if it's flu in the middle of the summer, it must have come from a child who went right in the face of someone. Then they went around from my coworker, you know? I bet it's something like that. That's usually how it is with the flu. It all starts in the school. Stillwater Giant, what about it? Well, I mean, the sniffles has been going around at our office, yeah? I mean, the only thing that is required is that you go grab your child from school, and then you have some kid just coming up, and he has a right at you, and you're like, oh shit. And then you can see like, that's it. Then you have the flu. It spread faster than it spread faster with the AC. Yeah. That too. Hey, those kind of things are hard to get rid of, especially when people start appearing up. I mean, even then, it's kind of like hard, even for people who spreads it, because it's hard to realize when you have it or not until it's too late. That's normally the case. Only crackpot theory is worth a salt of mine, and you don't forget it. Oh, I just love your practical jokers. A blue rabbit. Nice paintwork though. So I had a hard time breathing. Yeah, so last time my nose were overflowing with water. Oh, yeah, so a hard time breathing. Yeah. It is at those kind of times when you kind of like start to appreciate being able to breathe through the nose. Or rather, you remind yourself of just how awesome it was to be able to breathe through the nose. Hippington? He has gone completely loon, poor sod, convinced that the giant is real. His evidence is all based on a badly reconstructed skeleton, comprised of giant bones mixed with ape and whoever knows what other kinds of odds and ends. He never was too bright. He says that you're a genius? Heh, that proves he's insane. Calling me a genius, imagine that. If I were a genius, I'd be making some real coin instead of working here. The only place you will be able to finding something that obviously fraudulent is over at H.T. Parnell's museum. I think they actually have slapped together pelt of the Stillwater Giant on display. Typical man flu, I called in sick today. Oh. Uh-oh. We better run. Great, we took care of them. Let's take their coin. I mean, they tried to rob us, but now they gave us a lot of experience. And cash. He said something about HD Parnell has a fake seal with a giant pelt on display. HD Parnell? Where is he? Where is H.G. Parnell? Can we ask him? Oh, he just says that H.D. Parnell has it, but we have no idea who that even is. And we can't ask him for direction as well. That's one part that I've always. Where's P. Scoiler? Where's Elven of Kintara? I mean, we cannot even ask where this Parnell is. So he's a showman, though, so that means. It's in a museum, though. Oh, right. Morning. This is not a museum, though. Are there two museums in this game? Oh, maybe it's here in the back. Yeah. Oh. Looks like it was able to reconnect. Ah! The moment I go into game, what? What? It's gonna happen again. Okay. Hey, Vox, am I still up and running? I think still up and running. Cool. It was kind of funny there. Like first it disconnected, then I tabbed out of the game, then it came back, then I tabbed in, then it went away, then I tabbed out, then it came in again. Now, that part was hilarious. Is that the... Is this... No, this is the court. Ah. I have no idea where this museum is other than the one that's zoo. Other than the zoo. Oh, maybe it's over there. Ah, there we have it. Be in bed. No, he's standing. Good. He's going to bed. The door is locked. Good. He's sleeping. We gonna... There we go. Hey! Hooray! We got the pelt. And now he's gonna be like, what? Dude, how did you even find it? And we still have rabbit. This is a win. Win. So let's go back to Stillwater. All right. So, elf that is trying to give us impossible missions. Oh man, he locked. He ran away. I brought you the pelt. A truly shocked expression flashes across. What? The pelt you wanted. Here it is. Really? He smiles smugly. Yes, where did you get it? It's a long story, but I single-handedly captured and skinned one. Smile face. I find that hard to believe, madame. Yes, I know. I found it hard to believe myself, but it's true. Amazed. I thought it was only a legend. How did you manage it? The details are frightening and gruesome, but I prevailed. Truly, truly impressive. I met few women like yourself. My thanks, and Kintaro. Oh yes, certainly. Your exploits have earned you the right. Away with the E. Away with the apostrophe. Kintaro is right there. And here is the mountain pass you will need to take to get there. It points to a location on your map. There's a few more questions. Oh, okay, cool. There we go. Now we have the location of our next quest. I mean, main quest. Here we go. All right. So, oh, there's Kintara. Okay, good. Oh, we cannot go into Vendigo Waste? Does that mean... Oh, you... Really? I was planning of going around here into the Grey Mountains. Okay. Oh! Okay, so we gotta take Hardin's Pass. Interesting. Right. Still, we have... we gotta put in more points into intelligence. Oh, and let's save again. Oh, and I actually checked up a bit fast just how much left we had of this game. And to my surprise, there's at least 10 to 15 more hours. This game is huge. I really dislike when the map is kind of like this. Oh wait. Oh, we hadn't reached. Okay, okay, now I understand. Now we're there. Does this mean we can no? Like, if it's... I cannot check the map of this area. I can only get to the world map. And this makes it particularly frustrating because this place requires a local map in order to actually understand what is here and how we get out of here. So, in a sense, we should just run up like this in order to get out of the pass. And then everything should be fine. But it doesn't really look like we can do that. So, I don't know exactly what they thought of this. You can still run out here. But not here. What the fuck? Okay, here we have a mountain. So does it mean that the pass is somewhere in the mountain on this side? Seeing that we ran up, that maybe we just ran too far. Okay, I think we are gonna do this. First we move out. Oh. Then we move back in. Yeah, they probably wanted us to follow this road. Okay. Ah, maybe this is the
way
path.
to show those bastards. I mean, good hit, madam.
Okay, cool. World... What? The world map is not available? That is terrible. So literally now we... Oh, this is actually... We do not want to walk up there though, I think.
That's the way to show those bastards. I mean, good hit, madam.
Okay, so this definitely looks like the right way. And we are probably going to level up here.
What is it that you want of me? What type
I
of
need
healing?
healing.
What? I am finished.
Thank you.
What is it that you want?
Lots of monkeys here. Oh, yetis, I mean. Does it sound like a yeti to me? Or... oh. Ice. Its pass is kind of cool. Oh, whoa, that one is probably powerful. What? Dragons? Brigadon. Fortunately, we can cheese these dragons because of our gun, our ranged weapon. Honestly, some directions over which place we should go in order to be able to go through the path would have been great. Like, the fact that there are a lot of enemies here is a good sign, because that still means we are at some level designer have been here and done work, so most of the time they only work on places where you're supposed to go or to explore. Nice. Oh shit! Wrong button. That was the quick load. Apologies. Okay, good. Okay, cool. To say for sure, we want to get up to this place. There's something there. Actually, the thing that is up there is what will make us overpowered.
That's the way to show those bastards. I mean, good hit, madam.
Oh, we have 2 levels? 2 points, I mean. One thing that I can say for certain is it is pretty nifty to have repair, so 1 point over there. Seeing we do not have to go down here. since I know where we can find it. Being able, I mean, I should have put a point into this a long time ago, but let's do it now. So now we can at least make potions. Oh wait, I really wonder, is there anything over here? I mean, we are in a new area now, so we need to explore a bit. Actually, seeing that we are down here, we should totally try follow this place as close as possible. And this also, we can also listen to this awesome song track. Yeah. I was actually expecting something to be here. And this is also a good way to level up. We pretty much leveled up in all of the important parts though. So I think we will follow... Kinda like that. Like there's definitely something there in the void. But we just want to make sure that we have explored the borders, the edges, before we head on to this side. There doesn't seem to be any higher level enemies in this area. Alright. Dave? Greetings, Outlander. Welcome to the elven city of Kintara. Greetings to you. I won't say this again, human. You're welcome to walk the Tree City, but if you cause any trouble here, you will be punished to the full extent of elven law. Your kind has taken much from us already. You may pass. Good day. Oh. I mean, this design looks almost looks so similar to Baldur's Gate. I like it. It's so nice. This almost feels like one of the elven cities in Baldur's Gate 2, where you fight the final boss. I'm very sorry, madam, but I can't ignore your obvious inferiorities. I'm afraid I'd just rather not associate with you. My name is Mr. Wine, the master of the hunt. It's a pleasure. We have a group of hunters who supply Kitara with food and other supplies. I'm their commander. No, very small community here. We never have need for more than 3 or 4 hunters at any given time. I'm very worried. There's a hunter who left here yesterday and hasn't returned. That's worrisome. Could I help you? Would you? I need to go another hunt, but I could tell you where he was hunting and you could travel there. Thank you so very much. I can mark a map with the general area. Good day to you. Nice. Oh man, this is a huge place. How come I shouldn't be surprised about that. All of seeing just how huge most places have been in this game so far. Speak up, human, do not mumble. I will kill you where you stand, foreign fool. Why are you insulting me? You don't even know my name. He's not insulting you at all. That is so true. Personal feelings. You should not be so plainly on display, especially from one of your training. From, humbly beg you for forgiveness. What? What? I'm a mage, and this is my home. I've been drawn towards magic for my entire life. Unlike most dwarves, I had no affinity for things of technological nature. Broth. Okay. I cannot take living with these elves. I thought my magical bent would make me akin to them somehow, but that is not the case. I need to find a release from my servitude before I go mad. Do you dislike elves that much? You must accept my apology for my outbursts. I do not think dwarves are superior to elves. It is simply the fact that dwarves and elves are simply too different to live together. That is all. My contract runs until the end of Rath's life. In exchange for training in the magical arts, I agreed to serve him, but that bitter old elf can last another 2 or possibly 300 years. No elf wanted to take a dwarf as an apprentice. It was the best offer I could get. It wasn't bad at first when Wrath was simply Shirley. For the past 50 years or so, he's become increasingly bitter and difficult to work for. I do not know what I will do if I can't convince him to release me soon. I would never dishonor myself so. The only thing that can release me besides his death is his word. Perhaps I could convince him to release you. All right. Okay, let's see here. We have been there. That place, we need to go there. For some reason, it seems to be... It is different from all of the others. Most likely that is what where the elder is.
You're bothering me. What do you want? I'm sorry, but I can't look past your obvious flaws. Please, just leave me alone. Yes, I suppose I can overlook your faults for now. What is it that you want of me? My name is very old and very long. Perhaps it would be best if you simply called me Raven. Of course. Certainly. How can I help you?
I must speak with the Silver Lady.
The Silver Lady? Oh, you mean my mother. That's quite a request, and one not so easily granted. And believe me when I tell you that no one sees my mother until I see it is necessary. She may be our queen, but I oversee the daily matters here in Kintara.
I see. How can I convince you of the urgency of my...
You'll have your chance. Forgive me if I seem a little abrupt, but I've many things on my mind today and there's much to be done. Once I've taken care of some of the more pressing matters, I'll talk with you about your needs. It's possible. You are human, and one of our problems does concern humans. No offense, but your race is a mystery to me.
Not taken. What seems
There
to
is
be
a
the
group
problem?
of humans camped about a day's journey from here. We know not what they want, but where humans go, trouble usually follows.
What would you like me to
The
do?
place they are camped at is called Falcon's Egg, and it is considered a holy place for the elves of Kintara. We would like you to find out why the humans are there and remove them.
I'll do it.
Splendid. Are you sure you understand what needs to be done? There are a few things that are very important that you know. Of course. What would you like to know? It doesn't matter to me how you remove them, but you must understand this. Under no circumstances are you to shed blood on that ground. The spirits there exact their price, and you do not want to pay it. Do you understand? Do not raise your hand against another.
All clear.
Of course. Well, Falcon's Egg, as I told you, is elven holy ground. Many years ago there was an elven queen, and her name was Falcon. She was out hunting one day and with her bow shot a stag. When she had caught up with it, it was lying next to a pool of water, slowly bleeding from a wound in its side. The stag spoke to her, and within it were the spirits of the elves who had become the soul of the stag, and with her arrow she had pierced both it and them. And they were both sad and afraid, as the stag's life was their own, and when it died, so would they. She could do nothing. She sat with the stag's head in her arms, sang its stories, and washed its wound with her tears. And the ache in her heart grew as the old elven voices faded, grew so much that when they finally passed, she passed with them. Of course. What would you like to know? It's not far from here. I'll mark your map with the location.
Thank you. We will be back when it's done. Okay, so how do we get down from this? Talk with him? Ah, here we go. Passage. Falcon's sake. Alright, let's save. No humans in there. Ah, sounds like technology. Let's follow the sound in that case. I hope it works though. I'm not sure anymore. The worst part is that this place has no map. Ah, there they are. Hello, sir. Who are you? I'm William Bench, outdoorsman and naturalist, and the head of this bunch you see here. And who might you be? I'm Deborah. Pleasure to speak with you. What are you doing here? I'm a surveyor, and this is my team. We are employed at Torringsdale Logging Company. We have a contractor to map out surrounding lands, which were recently purchased by Torringsdale, and report the usability of its resources. Fairly standard job, really. We may have a problem here. Unfortunately, you're not supposed to be here. I see no problem here, in fact, I think I'm going to have to ask you to leave. This is private property and you're trespassing. I think I'll be able to persuade you otherwise. Really, listen friend. I'm here to do this job. William Bench is a man of his word, and Torringsdale expects a report on his desk in a week. I don't think there's much you're doing. Who you represent? I see. Let me guess. You're one of the blokes from Vexel Lumber, right? Wait. I see it all now. You're here to tell me you have legal rights to this land. Oh, forget it. This is Elven Holy Ground. You're leaving. Great! Wonderful! I've written notice from your committee that confirms the dates and conditions of this party. And might I see your credential? He looks around smirking. I don't see any signs here naming the place as such. Damn bleeding heart elves. Always trying to save the forest. We are here on solid legal ground. If the elves have a problem with it, they can bring their complaints to the courts. These are new times, and people are just going to have to live in them. I think you understand. What? Are you trying to insult me now? You're trying my pensions. Dignity! I'll not be spoken to alike in front of my men. I suggest you to apologize, man. I'd watch my tongue if I were you, stranger. There's only so much abuse of mankind. Well, we had to do this. That was the scariest sound ever, was it? Whoa, whoa. I thought we had to fight something, but yeah.
Ah, yes. Certainly. Thank you very much. Your help in the matter is much appreciated. Now, what was it you needed to speak to my mother about?
It's a long story, Raven.
A dark tale full of pain. And it would seem that the blame lies with us, the elves.
There are elves involved. Do you know the name of Min Godal?
I do not, and none of the elves who live here bear it. But it bothers me very much, pulls darkly at my heart and mind. There is another possibility, one I'd rather not think of. No. You need to speak with my mother of these things. She will know what to do. She's just beyond the large door behind me. But be warned, my mother is a magical being of great power. Her spirit swims in the flow, and sometimes she is more of that world than this one. What she sees is not always what we see, so her answers might seem strange to you. Ask what you wish to know, and listen. When you're through speaking with her, come and find me.
There we go. Let's save. There we go.
Hello. I welcome you, traveler.
Greetings to you, Silver Lady.
I know you've come far, and I've expected you for a long time now.
I spoke to Polonius Skylar. He said something similar.
Polonius Skylar?
Skylar.
Ah, yes. I see him now, speaking with the dead. Or is he among them? It matters not, I suppose. They're all watching you. I've seen you approaching from both east and west, traveler. And you bring them with you, all of them. They've no choice but to follow. I know. We speak different languages, you and I. The things I see, wrapped in the past and the present, and shrouded in the veils of magic. I cannot translate my visions into your own. You must listen, traveler. Listen and learn to see. What is it you seek, traveler?
The black name Mingord. Does it mean anything?
Mingorad. An old name, traveler. Oh, a man is screaming and carves a key with his fingers, and the birds have plucked his eyes out. And the wolf watches, motionless, his paw in the air. A tear in the curtain, and only darkness beyond. A ragged wound, mended with a ring of blasted stone. A hand that sees, but is blinded. A man draped in truth, wearing a mask. And they hide, the lost children, they hide. A gray mist, even to me. But there, he runs, dropping veined and painted leaves. And the flock comes, talons outstretched, and wings of fire, and he is consumed. But the leaves... Run quickly, traveler. Find what was left behind. In the place of smoke and water, he is there. He is there. I see no more. The stream is again calm. Was there anything else? Yes, I can see them. But the ravens are circling, and the storm rages but subsides. And yet there is lightning, and then shadow, and then the storm howls again, tearing. I can't even look at it. Wait. Oh, look. They've taken in a small child with machine dreams, and hands of hinged metal, and a heart in which coal burns brightly. I don't know of what you speak, traveler. Please. I see a flame atop a hill, burning so brightly. And below, a field of wheat around a pool of water. And the flame spitting fire and consuming the wheat and the lake, and losing itself as well.
That's why you do not make farming places beneath a right next to a volcano.
It's dark here. So dark. And the flame is here too. But this flame burns black onyx and cold, and shadow is its child. Are they here as well? I can't see that far. A plane of mirrored glass, a sky of white, a lone figure. Wait, which is the reflection? That is all I see, traveler. The riddle is created by you. Do you have anything else you'd like to ask? The living one? Oh, traveler, why would you think I would know of such a thing? It's an interesting thing about prophecies, Traveler. They're no clearer to one such as myself, living both in and out of the stream, than they are to you, walking the shore. The flow swirls around them until they are ready. These people can only see what follows in your wake, Traveler. Pass your hand through the flame and it flickers. If you've tired of the mantle, then shed it. Disappear. Otherwise, don't be surprised at what people do. I know that, Traveler. But I also know that clarity is often the child of time. Your answers lie both in front and behind.
Great.
Make sure not to overlook one for the other. I go now, Traveler. We will meet again, though I'm not sure on which side. No matter. Farewell.
Great. That wasn't very fruitful.
Hello again. Certainly. How can I help you? And what did you ask her about? Black Mountain Clan. What did she see? Ravens and a storm? And why did the storm subside and then rage once again? Nothing in my mother's visions is ever what it seems. We'll have to think on this. Black Mountain Clan. What did she see? As you told her, this must have been the man you know as Gilbert Bates.
Yes.
Black Mountain Clan. I'm not sure what that represents, but I know that fire in her visions often represents magic. And the water you say quenched it? Or did the flame burn itself out? Black Mountain Clan. There are two separate visions. The flame again represents magic, but twisted somehow, burning darkly. And did you say that the Black Mountain Clan was near this flame? The mirrored plain, a white sky, a lone figure. The worlds on either side of that mirror are the same. Who could say which one is real? Odd. Mingarad. What did she... What the Screaming Man and his key represent, I have no idea. But I do know that the official symbol for the city of Caledon is a wolf, with one paw raised in the air. I'm not so sure. Remember, my mother's visions are shackled by neither our eyes nor our time. The events she describes might be in either the future or the past. Let's look at all she said before we go any further.
Oh.
Mingarad. There's something about that entire vision which pulls at my memory, especially the ring. I'll think about it further. Mingarad. I have no idea. Interesting. That's the ancient symbol of the Malokian hand. Do you know of it? The Malokian hand were assassins for what used to be known as the Darien Ka, the ancient order of the dead. The Darien Ka were a shadowy group who formed during the Age of Legends. Their membership and their agenda were always very secret. I know little about them beyond the most cursory knowledge, but there have always been rumors about who they were and what they were doing. As I said, the Malokian Hand were their assassins. From what I remember of what was written about them, the hand was ejected from the Order of the Dead on grounds of doctrinal differences. There was a small struggle, and then the hand disappeared. There are always rumors of its reemergence, but from what I know, that's all they are. Rumors. I agree, but I don't know why they would be involved in this business. Very interesting. I don't really know, although it would seem that perhaps they are being misled. Blindness in my mother's visions is sometimes associated with deception. As far as the man in the mask was draped in truth, I have no idea. Mingarad. What did she see? This one is the most interesting of all, and it seems that my fears may have well been correct.
Why, Riven? What do you think
Do
it
you
means?
remember when I told you that the name of Mingarod bothered me in some way? Well, I believe that may have been so because Mingarod is a dark name.
Yes, it's the name of that, the unliving one.
A
The
dark
opposite
elf
of us.
name. Do you know of the dark elves? It's a long story. But sometime during the Age of Legends, many years even before my mother was born, there were a group of elves who separated themselves. There were philosophical differences, and they were no longer welcome in our forests. Those elves became what we know as the Dark Elves. They believe that this world and all of its races are subject to elven rule. They believe that elves are superior because of our close connection to nature, our power in the ways of magic, and the longevity of our physical form. They see the other races as bumbling children who need our guidance, regardless of its severity. The elves of Kintara, in fact all other elves, believe that everything and everyone has a rightful place in the experience which forms this reality. Elves feel that very little, if anything, ever happens that isn't part of the natural progression of that state. They feel no superiority because of their advantages. That is just the role they have been picked to play. Unfortunately not. The Dark Elves are seen in the same light as everyone else. They have the role and they are playing it. I believe, well, let us say that I don't always see eye to eye with those in Kintara concerning the rightful place of the Dark Elves. My role here is as protector. I will do so regardless of the cost. My mother's vision of the lost children was referring, I believe, to the Dark Elves. They were hidden from her because they are hidden from all of us. Through magic and isolation, we've not seen where they live for almost 500 years. There was a man many years ago who had come to the Glimmering Forest to study the elves, and I remember that he was very interested in the Dark Elves especially. There were rumors about his capture by them and an escape. As I said, he was a researcher. A strange little man, a bit overdressed, but kind-hearted and very intelligent. I was young then, a mere 160 years old. He was the first human I'd ever seen.
You sure he was not a dwarf?
His name? It was a long time ago. But I remember because he said it so often. I think humans just like hearing the sound of their own names. Terwilliger. Dr. Renford A. Terwilliger. I can hear him saying it even now. I don't know. It almost seemed in the vision that the flock who consumed him were more interested in the leaves. And my mother even said to find what was left behind, these leaves might very well be what we're looking for. She could mean almost anywhere. But if I were to make a guess, I'd say she was talking about the human city of Tarant. It lies in the Gulf of Morbihan, and its, what do you call them? Factories are always belching smoke into the skies. That and I know that Terwilliger was from there. You have a place to begin your search, my friend. It would seem that if you need to find this Mingarod, you're going to need to find the village of the Dark Elves. The only person who might know where they are is Renford A. Terwilliger. He may or may not be in Tarant, but it's a good place to start looking.
Right. Then I will find the Dark Elves to
You
Tarant.
impress me, my friend. Few are those like you who would take this burden upon themselves. You've earned my respect.
I'm no hero. I just want people to stop trying to kill me.
Perhaps I misjudged you, but no matter. Your actions, however they are motivated, are noble. Good luck. Return to me when you've found the Dark Elves and tell me what you've uncovered.
Alright. We're done here, it looks like. Better kind of village? When did we get this? I wanna go to Bedakan village.
What is it that you want of me? What type? I am finished. What is it that you want of me? What type of heal? I am finished. What is it that you want of? What type of heal? What type? I
It's
am
missing.
What is it that you
I've
want
been,
of me?
my
What type of healing? What type of
technological
healing?
aptitude
I am
has
finished.
grown stronger. There we go.
What is it that you?
The more you're into technology, the less effective spells are against you. At least healing spells. Let's make a real save as well. Uh, I speak not with Wormbloods, fine chief. Please, help me. The elves sent me. What is happening here? These lizards men have captured and trapped me here. I don't know what they plan to do with me, but I don't think I want to find out. Was there a battle? Did you provoke them? No, I was merely hunting when they fell upon us. They called me a murderer and a betrayer. I tried to reason with them, but they would hear nothing. They tied me up and brought me here. Please, calm down. They have guard posts. What do you recommend? If you're a mage, you may have some spells that will free me. Not, you can get some sort of rope. Perhaps I'll speak with the leader to sort this out. I don't know, they seem fairly hostile towards what they call warm bloods. Anyone who is not lizard such as they, be careful. And tread carefully. I'll do that. Let's follow this road in that case. Erika, oh, level 45, dang. The creature before you is covered in scales with a large mouth full of sharp teeth and eyes of the coldest silver. Various tattoos cover much of its body. Warm blood betrayer, offspring murderer. What brings you here? What death do you bring? What lies will you tell? Kan Kerai stands before you. My power is greater than yours. I'm sorry, I haven't met before. I know you, betrayer. I know all your faces, warm blood. All the same, all liars and murderers, all bringers of death. What do you mean, you know all our faces? Your two faces, your words, your lies. The Bedakan have lived here in the dark fens since the moon was young. The water sang our songs. We are old. We speak not your language. You know not our ways, the cold blood ways. What are the cold? You would not understand the cold blood ways. To dream the old dream, the cold visions, to live by code of the Snake Fathers, the hunt, the reptilian furies, the cool waters and the sun-baked mud banks that we call home. Your ways are strange, but I'd like to learn them. What use would you have with our ways? Would you know us better to find our weaknesses, to destroy us as your kind have destroyed our homes and our lands? That is the only way you know, warm blood. Khan Karai will stand for it no longer. Have I done anything to you? All warm bloods are not the same. No, all warm bloods fear the better Khan. All warm bloods know not our ways, the cold blood ways. All warm bloods kill the better Khan and taint our swamps, and darken our waters. You all hate and destroy without reason. Have I done so? Have I killed your people? No, you have not killed better Khan before, but you are a warm blood. You... Wait, please, and elves? Have they killed better Khan before? He stops for a moment, considering. No, Sharpears have not killed better Khan before, nor have they ruined the land. But we're not easy prey, warm blood. A hunter in different skin is still a hunter, and Khan Karai goes not quietly. Hold a moment, neither the elves nor I have done you harm. He signed it. Yes, the words you speak are true, warm blood, but that does not mean that you will not. Agreed, I'm called Dapper. He inclines his head. And I am Khan Karai, chieftain of the Better Khan. What brings you to our village, warm blood? Have you come in the defense of this elf? Perhaps I need to know what has happened here. Would you hear our story? Very well. As I've said, Better Khan have lived in the Dark Fens for as long as the seasons have turned, and for all that time we have kept to ourselves. We knew of the elves, but they harmed us not, and we accepted their natural place. But something happened. You said your people were hunted. Yes, 4 winters ago, warm bloods came to our swamps, set out things of death, shot us with their weapons, and collected the bodies of dead. Who were these warm bloods? You said they were not elves. No, not elves. They were poachers. He looks at you, then smells the air in front of you. I know it was not you, Dapper, but they were of your kind, and there were many of them, and they rode on strange creatures made of wood, boats, or wagons. I see, men in wagons. Where did they come from? From the south. They came from the south, over the mountains and into the dark fens, and the land cries out wherever they touch it. They know not the way of the land, or the cold-blooded ways, nor do they care. Kandakray is silent. You can see the anger teething in his silver eyes. They skinned them, Dapper. They skinned our elders and our children and our women, and then threw their remains into the swamp. No rites of passage, no guide to the Snake Fathers. But they just wanted the skins? Dang. I would have taken them as well. And the bones. Make some good stock out of it. Dear God, poachers. So very sorry. I believe your words, Dapper. Perhaps you are different. Perhaps you might be able to see the cold visions. I will regret having to make war on all the warm bloods, if there is even one like you among them. But I will do so nonetheless. Yes, but there is a price in warm blood that must be paid. Men will die, then all of their offspring until there are none left. Only this will quiet the fury of the Snake Fathers. Elves are warm blood. They will die as well. Oh, Dapper, I respect your words, and I see truth in them, but how can you deny the evil of what has... Well, kill the poachers. That's fine. Let's just kill the poachers. The elves? Where the fuck is your logic in that? Yes, let us speak of this. The snake and the lizard are both of the snake fathers. Both live in the reptilian dream. Men and elves are also the same. The warm blood, and therefore live by the same code. What do you mean? Are they not smooth-skinned like men, hunt with weapons and wear clothes and speak fancy words? They seem to me very same. Elves live in trees, men lives in... These are small things, small differences. I speak of hearts and minds, dreams. No, you said elves have words of power. Men do not. Yes, you see that Karai is a little confused. We also have these words, Sapper. These powers are all powers, tied to the waters and the land. I see that elves have these powers, and yet they are warm blood. That is because they too are tied to the land. I see. Karai inclines his head to you. There is power in your words as well, Dapper. Perhaps you are correct about these elves, but what of men? Why should Karai... Why shouldn't Karai war against them? We beat of one heart, Dapper. We share the same knowledge, the same desires. To look into my eyes is to look into the very eyes of Snake Fathers. We are many, but we are one. Oh. No! What did they say? How did they say that? Alright. We are many, for we are legion. Sure, take it from the Bible, but the people in the Shadow Man did it so well. For we are many. Or something like that they went around saying all of the time. It's not entirely correct. How did they say it? Ah, you say the warm blood heart is alone and beats alone. I can see why elves might be good but men evil. But how are some men good and others evil? Is the blood that flows into your veins not the same blood? Men's hearts make their dreams. Countercarry ponders this. Interesting, Deborah. So these poachers, as you call them, they dream an evil dream. So they kill our people. But how am I to know that most men are not like them? That you are alone in your dream? I'm afraid that is not enough. Although your words are strong, they are not stronger than the will of the Snake Fathers. We must be shown. No, I will hear no war. It must be, unless... He hesitates, look at you. Well, is there an alternative? You can pay the price demanded by the Snake for the Stepper. If Warmblood was to kill those responsible, then I would not have to wage war against them all. The cold blood ways allow this retribution. If you kill these poachers, I will free the elf and turn from the ways of war. Will you do this? Yes, I will do so. You will? Bettercan seems surprised. Good. Here is where the men were last seen. Kill all of them, men, and return to me. I'm all for that, actually. Poacher's cap. I don't like poachers, not in this way. Hunting, sure, it's a necessary evil, but poaching, no, just no. Hello there, lassie. Strange place to be out walking. You mind telling me what you're doing here? Actually, I might have a business proposition. Yeah, I knew we were speaking the same language. You give me the location list again, we will meet there. If the lizards are all there, I'll pay you 1,000 gold pieces. What did it say, lassie? Stupid bastard, Milton. I'd never betrayed a better con. And those guns isn't really worth a lot. Just taking their ammo is enough.
It is done.
He actually had an elephant gun. We almost missed it. We got the power. See, from 2 to 14 damage to 20 to 50. That is a nice change. Okay, we got what we came for. What is it, warm blood? What do you want from me? I killed the poachers. You have? Good. Perhaps the warm blood heart is not evil. Perhaps it does know what is right and what is wrong. Your actions have freed the elf and averted war between mankind and the better kind of warm blood. Make sure to speak with the elf before you leave, and I will tell him he's free to go. Yes, I agree. Perhaps you might dream the reptilian dream one day, Dapper. I wish you luck in your travels. Good day to you. We got what we wanted. We got our elephant gun. Thank you, stranger. I'm going back to Kintara. I recommend you do the same. Yes, I might do that. Good luck to you. There we go. Mm-hmm. Let's see here. Where do we need to go now? Find out about Mingorad? Mm-hmm. I don't see anything here about this one, so we will just drop it on the ground. Same with the book. There we go. So let's see here. We'll see. Right, about that. They said something about Caladan. I have no idea where it is. Oh well, let's begin with Tarant. Or yeah. Oh.
What is it that you want of?
This one takes 2 bullets. Okay. Yeah. But it is way more powerful.
What is it that you want of me?
Use your weapon again? Oh right, I never bought one. Right. I think we're gonna do it like this. I still feel like we haven't totally recovered from the thing. So I think we're going to end here for tonight. And we will continue more tomorrow. So have a good one everyone. It's been awesome. And see you guys around. Take care. Bye bye.